first?
Obviously not.
Doc, do you expect any of the stuff from the last game against the Knicks to carry over at all tonight?
I hope not. Well, and I hope it does as far as the way we played in that game. I want to do that again. But all the other stuff, we had very little to do with that.
Doc, with Iman Shumpert back in the mix for them, when you watch him play, do you see the similarities between him and the way Avery Bradley defends for you guys?
Not really. I think he's a hell of a defender, but they do it differently. I think, he's so big. He's just bigger, but Avery is more of the ball pressure all the way up the floor. That's different. So, but he's a great defender in his own right.
Talk about the importance of having one guy on your roster who kind of has that kind of DNA in him to be that type of.
Well, it's nice. I mean, you would like one at each position. Not all five, meaning a small and then a big that can guard. And the small, you would love to be able to guard 1, 2s, and 3s. I mean, I guess we're talking about LeBron basically. But that's you would love to have the one big that you felt like is a shutdown big, and one guard that's a shutdown guard on your teams. That's always nice.
Doc, what do you remember talking about Iman, about the ACL injury, the rehab process, and what do you learn or what do you become better at once you come back from that?
Well, I went through it with the Knicks, and I think I was one of the first guys to actually have a chance of getting back. Our goal was 8 months, which at that time was unheard of, and we proved that you could do that. You find out a lot about yourself. I think you grow up. I mean, it's not an injury you want, and hopefully at that point in my career I had grown up. I was in the 30s when I injured mine. But it's one of those injuries that requires you to, if you're not a worker, then you will not come back from that injury. But if you are, I think we found that you can come back just as good and maybe even better, mentally tougher, stronger, and just as athletic now. And I think that's what you'll see with Iman.
Speaking of workers, Doc, what did you want your team to think about over the last 48 hours?
Winning. Nothing more than that. Nothing deeper. Just playing better basketball, being more of a consistent basketball team.
Doc, you said there might